Here comes the bullshit.
Really? It's a cartoon for children. What?
Nice one, Susanna. Really? It's a children's cartoon. She hit the nail on the head within the first 20 seconds. No, 2 seconds of this video. In my opinion, they should have just left it at that. The answer is no. Ray!
What are they getting wrong here? What do you think is the missed opportunity? State the case.
Let me first of all start by saying I think it's diabolically ignorant of any parent or adult to miss the essence of the backlash that Toy Story is facing. The essence.
Toy Story is not facing any backlash, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Do not get it in your head that Toy Story is facing backlash. It is not. She is the one facing backlash from spewing her shite.
Being that children deserve to have a representative.
Also, it appears she has a nut on her head.
Teachable moment of their lived experience. Look, we know toys don't talk. We know they do not fly and they sure as heck don't jump out of buses, right? But
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Stop killing it for me.
entertainment must always have a moralistic or a moral intrinsic value. Animation and fictional characters take on human characteristics for a reason, to tell a moral story of good overcoming evil, of overcoming, against the odds.
Is it me? And I think it probably is just me because she seems very highly opinionated. I think that stories like Toy Story, that they are made with entertainment at the core. They aren't made with the intention of driving some sociological, potentially political ideology. They are solemnly made with the one intention, being to entertain the youths of today and the adults of today, because the original movies were incredible and they entertain everybody of each generation.
I think people have missed the point of Toy Story, right? It's a story about toys. I think if you think the story is about Andy and Bonnie, then you've missed the point of Toy Story.
Thank you.
It's a story about toys. It's about Mr. Potato Head. It's about Buzz Lightyear. It's about Woody. It's about their adventure. And in this one, it's about Forky. It's about a single-use plastic fork trying to get back to the trash.
Exactly. Toy Story is based on the story of Mr. Potato Head and Buzz Lightyear and Little Bo Peep. It is not about whether or not it should be Adam and Eve or Adam and Steve.
Sustainability. When we watched it, my daughter picked up on, hold on, why is Forky trying to get back to the trash? Shouldn't he be trying to get back to the recycling? And she picks up on these things. She loves The Princess and the Frog. She loves Moana. She loves those films. She likes watching things that she's reflected in. But she also picks up on things like sustainability and recycling. Would you have liked to have seen a
character, a more diverse character?
But we had voice characters by Jordan Peele and Ali Mackey, who are actors of colour, who voiced the characters that are in Toy Story 4. I think I saw a diverse range of characters. I did see a single-use plastic fork, and I thought, hold on, Disney Pixar actually maybe missed a point to teach us about sustainability. And
in my personal opinion, I even think going as far as to say that this whole show was oriented about recycling is potentially a step too far. Come on, get back to the core idea. Get entertainment in your head. Get rid of other kind of, I don't know, just social ideas and take the idea that there is some hidden meaning behind Toy Story. Put your finger in your brain and pull it out. That's all you need to do, because that is where the idea belongs. Out of your head and kind of floating around in space somewhere.
I think we should be focusing on live action films where you have 2 out of 10 leads are actors of colour and only 33% of those leads are women. That's where we should be focusing, not on Toy Story 4.
Okay.
And it's unfair to place all this weight on a series that's been around for 20 years.
Goodness sake, we live in a society that today teaches sex education and LGBT to our kids. Why aren't you all screaming, oh, they're just children? The reason they do this is because it is the right thing to do. Why? Because we need to start a much more progressive and transformative society. Why in God's name would you expect less from cartoon characters?
Why should you expect anything less from cartoon characters? What earth are you on about, woman? Saying that we should expect anything less from... Saying that we should not expect anything less from cartoon characters is absolutely ridiculous. It is a movie. Why don't you just then reverse the situation and say, why is Spider-Man illegitimately representing humans' capabilities? Nobody can do that. He's just instilling false ideas into kids' minds. Kids will never be able to do that. They're getting depression because they can't climb up walls and shoot fucking spider webs out of their arse.
which are meant to imbibe human characteristics for a reason. I love Toy Story, right? I think it's all lovely and pretty. But you know what? Even my children, I've got a 13-year-old, 9-year-old, and 7-year-old. They expect more. When they watch things, they actually challenge the decisions made by characters. I'm saying, look, Pixar, you can do better.
Yeah, fine. Kids may question the moves played by certain characters in the movie. Of course you do. You're like, oh, dude, why the hell did you do that, man? That was such a stupid thing to have done. Yes, but you do not say, oh my God, well, that guy was black, that guy was white, that guy wasn't transgender. Yes, of course, you may look at a movie and go, oh my God, why did Captain Jack Sparrow began to do that? But you don't look at a movie and you don't go, oh, does Captain Jack Sparrow like boys or girls? Nobody does that.
But Disney Pixar are doing better. They had Princess
They can do better some more.
We did contact Disney Pixar about this. We yet to see a reply, unfortunately.
Yeah, because Disney Pixar are an incredibly big company. They don't have time to waste their precious time, their manpower on, let's be honest, bullshit like this.
It's a really interesting debate. Sadly, we're out of time. We haven't got enough time for it now. We need to probably keep going and have it.
Can I just, but just finally, is Little Bo Peep a feminist icon, or is she, unfortunately, a product of an essentially sexist society?
She's a toy.
Nail.
Right.
Okay, can I just say, let me help you out.
And good old Susanna Reid, she knows.
To that. Is she a feminist icon? If we understand that feminism is about women's rights and women being able to make whatever choices they want without anybody judging them, as far as I'm concerned, every woman then is a feminist. We should be able to make whatever choices without you judging.
I haven't seen it yet, but I tell you what, I'm going to see it in a totally different way now.
And they kept it nice and short. Just like 3 minutes long, because they were like, if we give this any more airtime, people will just turn off. But all right, that is going to wrap it up, because I'm not going to discuss this any further. I feel like I've unleashed enough emotion onto this video and I'm ready for this really beautiful Friday afternoon. All right, so if you agree with me, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I love you all so much. As always, cheerio.